Hello everybody and welcome to another tier list. This one also happens to be about food. I can't help it, I like food. So this one is about cereal. So we're not going to waste much time. We're going to get straight into it. I mean, I say waste time, but I'm making a tier list about cereal. But I digress. We're going to get right into it. Okay, and again, we're going to start from the top and we're going to work our way down. So first we have all berries Captain Crunch. I actually like all berry Captain's Crunch. I'll give that a solid B. I'll give that a solid B. Apple Jacks. I have fond memories of Apple Jacks, but I feel like they've gotten worse over the years. So I'm gonna also give that a solid B. Crunch berries. Crunch berries versus all berries. I think the difference is Crunch berries is like part Captain Crunch and part all berries. And so I was going to put regular Captain Crunch at B anyway, so I'll just put all of those at B. Peanut Butter Crunch. If you don't, one thing about me, I love basically anything with peanut butter in it. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I love pretty much anything with peanut butter in it. And so I'm going to put Peanut Butter Crunch at S. At our first S cereal of the day. I like how basically all of these well, it looks like everything's pretty much in order. Sprinkled Donut Crunch. Never had it before. Doesn't sound that good to me. I'm gonna actually, I'll put that at C. I don't know if I'm in the majority or the minority, but I'm a big fan of Cheerios. Regular Cheerios, I'll put that at B. Frosted, I don't like. I feel like I've had Frosted one time in my whole life, and I feel like I didn't like it. I'm gonna put Frosted Cheerios at D. That's our first D ranked cereal. So next we have chocolate. I've also never had these either. When I think of Cheerios, chocolate is not what comes to mind, but I'm not going to put it in the D category. I'll put chocolate Cheerios. I'll put that in C. Chex. Let's see, Chex. Haven't had Chex in a long time. I feel like just Chex isn't like a great cereal. Like Chex was, I feel like when they made Chex, they weren't like, hey, we're trying to make this great cereal. Chex will always be average. So we're going to put all three of these in C. I've never had Boo Berry. I've seen it in the store every time I've gone in, but I've never had it. I feel like it's overrated. Not going to put it in D though. I'll put it in C. We'll say Boo Berry is in a C category. Chips Ahoy. I've never had Chips Ahoy. We're going to have a lot of C ranked cereals in this one. C for cereal. Chips Ahoy, never had it. Going in the C category. Cinnabon, never had before. C category. I like to not put it in D if I haven't tried it before, because I feel like, how can you know it's the worst if you've never had it before? So that's why I'm putting all of these in C for the most part, unless I honestly think they're just the average cereal. Because in my mind, S is like the greatest of all time. A is like really good. B is just pretty good. C is average, and D is just bad, nasty, awful. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, S ranked cereal. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. That is an S ranked cereal. So up top we have Peanut Butter Crunch and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So we're seeing a trend here. We're seeing that the Crunch cereals are hopping their way into the S category. Cocoa Puffs. When I was a kid, I used to love Cocoa Puffs, but now I feel like they're overrated. That's going to be a C. Sorry. Cookie Crisp. Haven't had Cookie Crisp in literal years, maybe even a decade. But I feel like they still hold up. I'm going to put those at B. Corn Flakes. Again, when they made Corn Flakes, they weren't trying to make a great cereal. They were trying to make an average cereal. So I'm going to have to put Corn Flakes in C. Along with Pops. Again, all of these like these scary cereals, I've never had these before, so all of those are going to C. I see this one right here. I'm trying to make my way down, but I see it, so I'm going to just go ahead and put it where it needs to go. Cracklin' Oat Bran. I wonder is that kind of like let me zoom in. I wonder is that like Honey Bunches of Oats. Well, it says brand. It doesn't look like Honey Bunches of Oats. They say don't judge a book by a cover, but I'm gonna put that in D. Seems kind of nasty to me. Eggo maple. What is a maple? Eggo maple syrup cereal. If I wanted waffles, I'd just have waffles. That's going in D. French Toast Crunch. I know for a fact I haven't had this more than 2 or 3 times in my life. But I feel like it's still pretty good. Make that a B cereal. Fruit Loops. I used to love Fruit Loops also. I'll put Fruit Loops in A. That's going to be our first A cereal of the video. Fruit Loops goes in A. Frosted Flakes. When I was starting off this list, when I was looking at others, a lot of people were putting Frosted Flakes up high. Frosted Flakes are overrated. Sorry, that is a C cereal, average. Mini Wheats, disgusting. That's going in D. I don't know where you thought that was going to go, but if you thought that was going anywhere higher than C, you are a disgusting person. Frosted Mini Wheats. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that one. Golden Crisps. Again, this is one of those cereals that I had probably 10, 12 years ago, and I vaguely even remember what it tastes like. But if it was good, I feel like would remember it. So that's a D. Golden Grams. I actually really like Golden Grams. I feel like the first time I had them, I thought because they're square, and obviously for no other reason, I thought they were not Captain Crunch, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But I would put Golden Grams at an A. I don't know what these are. Hold on, I think I've had these before. Let me zoom in. I feel like I've had those. Are those peanut butter? I feel like I had those recently. I'm going to put those in A. Gorilla Munch. I'm going to put that in A. Honey Bunches of Oats. I love Honey Bunches of Oats. That's an S-rank cereal. That is an S-rank cereal if I've ever had one. Honeycomb. I don't like honeycomb. Well, honeycomb. Am I thinking of honeycomb? There was another cereal like honeycomb. Am I thinking of before I put it where I'm thinking I'm gonna put it? I'll put honeycomb in B because I don't. I think that's where it goes. Honey Nut Cheerios, classic, S-ranked cereal. I don't know what those are. Well, I can see it, but I've never had those before. But looks nasty to me. We're gonna go there. Anything that looks super over organic, I'm gonna automatically assume it's nasty. And that is how this looks. Bottom. Kix, another average cereal. Not great, but not terrible. But that's an average ranked cereal. Crave, I don't even know. Do they even still make Crave? When I had Crave, I feel like it's kind of overrated because when I first had it, I had it like 5 or 6 times in a row. I don't mean like 5 or 6 breakfasts in a row, but I mean like that was the cereal my parents bought like 5 or 6 times in a row. And so I was riding that wave, but I feel like that's kind of also a kind of overrated cereal. I'm going to put that in C. Life, that's going to go D, nasty cereal. It doesn't matter how many times you put it on there. You can put it on. Oh, I can see it's a little bit different. I think this one's like what, red, and this one's kind of blue. You can put it on there as many times as you want. That's not gonna get it a higher rating. What is this? I've never seen this cereal before. That is Lucio. Oh, it's an Overwatch. Lucio's. Never had that before. What's that called? What is that called? I forgot what it's called. It's a certain kind of branding when you brand on 2 different fronts, which that would be the gaming front and the cereal front. Nonetheless, that's a D-rated cereal. I don't care that I've never had it before. Lucky Charms, overrated. Lucky Charms is a D. Nutter Butter, it's peanut butter, but I've never had it before, but I'm not afraid to put it in the A category. Oreo O's. It's not Oreos, it's Oreo O's. I feel like I've had that maybe once or twice ever. C cereal. These C's are filling up. Y'all thought I was joking. I'm dead serious. Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles. Both overrated. And I don't know that I agree with appealing to people who watch cartoons to sell your cereal. Don't know that I'm a fan of that. So they're gonna go right there. Pop-Tarts. If I wanted Pop-Tarts, I'd actually eat Pop-Tarts, you know? Here comes some controversial picks. Y'all, I can explain this, y'all. Raisin Bran. You ready for it? Had to zoom out for a second. Raisin Bran, that is an S-rank chip. S-rank chip. That's an S-rank cereal. That is an S-rank cereal. And I can explain why. Y'all, try this. I promise you, try this. Get some Raisin Bran. Eat it. And like whatever. Regardless of whether you like it or whatever. But after you eat it, drink the milk. I promise you. Raisin Bran milk is the best leftover milk of any cereal. I promise you. Just try it. Don't believe me? Try it. I promise you. You're going to be like, this is the best milk I've ever had in my life. Raisin Bran Crunch. It's not the original. Really, I put it in S, but it's not the original. So I'm going to put it in A. Reese's Puffs. Not a great cereal. And honestly, in my mind, I don't know which came first, Captain Crunch or Reese's Puffs. And I know Reese's Puffs has the chocolate in it. But in my mind, they basically copied Captain Crunch. And then they copied their own cereal in Cocoa Puffs. Reese's Puffs is not an original cereal, but I like it. I'll put it in A. Rice Krispies. They're not sweet. Rice Krispies are not good. If you don't put sugar, comment below if you do you put sugar in your Rice Krispies cereal? Because if you do not, something is wrong with you because they're not good. That's a D cereal at best. D at best. Cocoa Krispies, I'll put that slightly above because they're chocolate and they're a little bit more sweet. S'mores? Do they even make s'mores anymore? I remember s'mores being a good cereal. I'll put that at B. Sour Patch Kids cereal. I've seen that before. I've never had it. I may have had it once. But if I remembered it, that would mean it was good. So obviously, since I don't remember it, that means I blocked it out of my subconscious. D rank cereal. Special K. It doesn't matter. Like I said earlier. It doesn't matter how many times you put it on here. That's not gonna make it go up higher. That'll make it go down more. That'll make it go down more. You thought this was good? This is nasty, and you made another one? How dare you? That is a D-ranked cereal at best. Mini Wheats, you already know where that goes. Where's the other one? Oh, I know it's at the bottom. I don't know why I was looking up top. It's not going up top. Trix. Trix. I don't like what they've done with it. Didn't Trix used to be like shapes and now they're all like little circles? That's D. If it was the original Trix, I might go a little bit higher. Oh, yeah. Let me bring this honeycomb down to C. Because this is the cereal I was thinking of. I was thinking of Waffle Crisp. Waffle Crisp is a good cereal. I'm going to put that in A, actually. Wheaties. I actually like Wheaties. I actually really like Wheaties. We're going to put that in A category. So, yeah, let me zoom out. So, yes, this is my cereal tier list. Comment down below what your favorite cereals are and if you agree or disagree and why or why not. But yep, that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you want, like or subscribe or comment any other videos or tier lists you would like me to make. Bye.